almost live.
Maybe we can figure out what the delay is.
Just come over here. The longer you take the thermometer, the more related.
Wait, why?
There we are. What are you doing with that stick?
This is for the fight tonight.
What, tonight?
Yeah, get this out of here. I think.
Hi, Renee. I have to put my mic on. I'm eating.
Hello, hello. All right, let's see where I can stand. We're just getting everything set up. See if I'm centered here.
Yeah, you have lots of space. I'm to the right.
Trying a different angle. This is a different angle than I think last week.
Is it?
Yeah, it should show more of the tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Top down.
Windows up.
Top down. Cleaning up from the last one. Still. Oh,
It's messy out here. I don't know what's going on.
It's really messy. Okay. Just getting set up. Get this stuff out of the way. Look. Maybe it grew from the last time.
Look at that. It's huge.
This is our little baby topsy-turvy air plant playing with here.
All right, I'm almost on my popcorn.
Okay.
I can turn my mic on.
Do you think that my mic doesn't pick that up?
Sure.
I don't know. Whoever's watching, you can tell us if you can hear the crunching from the popcorn.
I'm hungry. It's pretty good popcorn though. I like it. Bedtime. Renee's bedtime.
Not over here.
No, we're just hanging out. I guess our plants are gonna fight today.
Yeah, we're going to do a plant fight.
On now.
And some chores.
What does that mean?
Great question. So the theory
got a captivated audience. You need to explain.
So we're. Oh, look at all these bugs.
Squirrel.
So today.
Ew, bugs, no.
Yeah, it's coming towards you.
Gross.
On today's episode, on the live show, we are going to be doing plant fights. Oh, I got a little.
It's a little dirty.
And so what we were thinking is, so we're going to put two plants up against each other, and it'll be like, in theory, which plant would win based on the plant and how they are. We have questions?
No.
Oh. And I got to put this up, I guess, but maybe I'll figure out what to do with that. So yeah, we're going to have plants, and obviously they don't move, but it'll be like, okay, these two plants, which one would win if they were fighting?
Oh, it's like theoretical.
So it's like Fight Night on that old show.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Celebrity Deathmatch, but for plants.
This is funny. Okay.
So, I got home super late, so we didn't have a lot of time to prep. So we're still in the prep mode of plant fight. So we originally, in my head, while I was driving, I was like, yeah, we'll put them on the little turny thing, and then it'll just be like this theoretical. It'll have like a random pick of two plants, and then we'd show them, and then we'd be like, okay, which one which one would win, but we don't have
We don't have a spin.
the spinny thing set up.
Nope.
So it's going to be
Two random plants that we.
2 random plants. So you'll pick them, and then I'll do what I always do. I'll just kind of like walk away and go find them.
Okay.
And then we're going to do that. And we're going to do that for, I don't know, we'll have a bracket match and we'll find out who's the
winner.
who's the winner.
All right.
And it's based on you know, the type of plant it is. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Sure.
Does that make sense out there? Maybe it'll be fun.
It'll be fun. All right, let's go simple. Let's go with pothos.
Well, which one?
Oh, the one I see.
The one you see,
The one I
okay.
see, that one right there, variegated green,
Golden,
golden pothos,
okay.
and
So
the
we're saying this one?
spider plant.
This is the one we've been
Yeah, the one that I can see.
testing. I wish I had longer arms. Or maybe if I was a little bit taller. A shot collar. Okay. Oh, good. I can clean it while I'm up here. So this is a golden pothos. And, all right. What is,
Do we grow those? Yes, we do.
yeah, this one is actually one that we,
Look how big that
grew.
leaf is.
yeah, so we've been treating this one with leaf and tonic. So this is like,
That's huge.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
as
pretty
big
big.
as David's hand. Getting big as your face.
yeah, it's pretty big.
It's pretty big. Okay, so pothos versus
Yeah, this one's growing a lot. Okay, what's this?
spider plant.
This golden pothos versus spider plant.
Yeah, the one right there.
Oh my goodness.
I'm being lazy.
Wow. This is exciting. Okay. All right. Oh.
Okay, so there's a spider plant.
Crystal's gonna disappear.
That's fine.
This is one that we replanted. Whatever this was, what 5? Maybe it's been 5 weeks now. It's a parrot.
Parrot's coming to say hello.
Parrot's coming to eat our fruit.
Oh,
Go
well,
away. They're pesky.
they can eat it. There's a lot of them.
Okay. Any guesses for this? All right. Which one wins in a fight? We've got spider plant versus pothos.
I think the pothos.
You think pothos?
It's
Pothos.
whatever.
It's all
I'm
the
gonna say it. I just say it different because you say it the other way.
same.
I would say the pothos because it literally is the most durable plant we own.
It is one of the most durable plants.
Yeah, Renee votes pothos too,
Okay.
for sure.
So we got 2 for pothos.
I mean, like, you could just ignore the crap out of it, and it might start looking kind of like crappy, but you just ignore it, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh crap, I gotta water that guy. And then he looks crazy good, and his leaves are big, and he grows really long.
But what if on the fight card? What if? So what are its weaknesses?
It doesn't produce as many babies as the spider plant.
So it's always like, if you've got one of these, it always seems no matter what you do, they're always dying.
True.
They're always thinning out. Like they're always growing,
That's true.
but they're always losing leaves too.
losing leaves. This one,
Yeah.
this spider plant doesn't really do that. Although it
So-
can look gangly sometimes too.
Well, the spider plants need less water though.
Arlene says the spider plant.
Okay, we got 1 spider plant, 2
Two pothos.
pothos so far.
Are you the deciding vote?
No, we're gonna throw it out here. All right. So downfall, so like this thing gets hit, it gets knocked down because it loses entire leaves. That's a downfall to the pothos. Another downfall is what about bugs? What kind of bugs? Right? What could the spider plant throw at it that doesn't affect this, but if it had it all over
Mealybugs?
yeah, they get super problem with mealybugs.
Renee says, I've had a pothos that was dragged around on the floor, attacked by a dog, and is still growing. It's a little slower, but it's still alive.
So it's gonna get beat up, right? Whatever plant,
it can handle.
it's gonna handle all the all the shots. All right.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah, I mean it's resilient. It's definitely, that's why it's a beginner plant. So is the spider plant.
They're both beginner plants. That's why I picked them.
Right. Okay. Low light.
They're like it's like the same weight.
Super low light.
Super low light.
Like in the store where we had it, where there's no light.
That one's gonna win. This one's not gonna be that happy. Okay, that one gets really stringy. I don't think this one likes being in the dark.
Yeah, this one's. I'm gonna say that this one is better for the dark.
Spider plant likes the dark. I mean, it is a spider.
I think that's not because of that. I might be because of these little guys. Maybe.
Renee says she has a couple pothos at work that are like 20 years old. I mean, long live the queen. I think the pothos are.
Okay, so is the vote's going to be the queen? It's going to be pothos for now?
Golden pothos. So I didn't get a queen.
Nope. Marble queen.
Yeah, we don't have that right
So golden pothos. All right.
I still vote golden. I know you're voting spider.
No, I'm going with whatever everybody thinks.
Well, it's just me.
The fight card.
Me and Renee are picking.
Okay.
Pothos.
All right, so we'll let that be.
You're not gonna decide.
So that wins round one.
Oh, you're
it's
just not
me.
Win. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Winner, chicken dinner.
So the pothos is still it's gonna move on.
Okay.
All right, so we get two different ones.
We're not gonna do the same ones.
Nope. This you got to give the guy a rest.
We're not gonna bracket it.
Yeah, but he won the bracket, so he gets a rest. So he comes back for the.
What about?
There's gonna be the best of four here.
Oh, I got a good one. An air plant versus. I don't see it right here.
Well, tell me, and I can. Well,
I'll get it.
You can go get it.
I'm gonna get it.
All right, so we've got the big air plant. So it's a Xerographica.
A golden barrel cactus.
Okay, so we've got
Ka-chow.
Xerographica and a little baby, but just okay.
He's a baby, but that's what I got.
A barrel cactus versus air plant.
What's the criteria here? How are we judging this?
It's which plant would have more pluses than minuses if you were to put them together. Right, we're gonna play on the weaknesses.
Okay, so the cactus doesn't need any water.
Okay.
It can handle lots of sun.
Yeah.
And close the door.
You want me to do that?
Yeah.
We got some feedback.
We're getting some feedback. 1 second.
What is the?
It needs sunlight. No, I think in the dark it would be sad, right? They're harder to kill. They're both slow growing, per se. The cactus might be a little bit slower.
Yeah, it's just slow motion.
So
it's got spikes, so it's got a defense.
Yeah, it's got a defense, so it keeps the bad things away.
If I was actually, just be like this. Boom! It can handle it, and now there's no sunlight.
No.
Yeah. What happens to the cactus with no light?
It dies.
It gets all spindly.
But wait,
let's see. Did it take it?
You put little holes in it, I think.
Yeah, but did it ruin it?
No. Okay, so the positives of an air plant is they can go anywhere, really.
No soil needed.
No soil needed, so they could travel, especially from here. They are a little finicky, though. If you give them too much water, they might die. If they don't get enough water, they might die.
Well, this one would get, if it gets too much water.
It will also die.
Inside, especially.
Yeah.
So we'll say this match is inside.
So the cactus can't live everywhere.
That's true.
I think the air plant can live.
What if it's like
more
super cold?
places.
Yeah.
I don't know about the air plant.
Yeah,
The
they're actually
cactus-
about the same.
I think they're about
same
the same.
temperature.
This is a good little battle. I don't know.
For
No.
golden barrel.
Golden barrel versus air plant.
What's the
I don't have a
what do you
vote
think out
yet.
there? Which one wins? Plant fight, golden barrel
Okay,
versus air plant.
I'm gonna base this solely off of how many of these I've killed. I've killed way more air plants than I've killed cactus. So I'm voting cactus.
Based on personal experience.
Yeah. I ignore the cactus and it lives, but if I don't do the right things with the air plant, it dies.
And if you overlove the cactus.
So I might be voting based on ease. Here. Pothos, easy. Cactus, easy.
But then what characteristics would make it like, boom, I'm strong. It's like
spikes.
That's super slow growing.
The spikes. I don't care.
So it depends on the plant. I mean, obviously this is slow growing too, so it's not going to be able to.
It's gonna keep the snakes out.
They're going to slither right through that.
Ew.
They like that stuff.
They like the pokies.
Yeah, maybe like
Wow.
scratches her back
There's
a little
no
bit.
snakes here, so we don't have to worry about that. A friend of mine had a snake in her pool this week.
These wouldn't live in a pool.
I know.
This could for a second.
Yeah, they can live in a pool.
For a second.
It'll
it could.
get waterlogged and then rot out.
It would probably rot out.
Most of the things I've done wrong is they've rotted out because I didn't dry them out enough. But I'm still voting cactus.
All right, yeah, we're talking about fight here. Fight.
Yeah, cactus. Cactus wins. Barrel cactus.
Wait, because you said so?
Yes.
What about everybody else? We need some votes here.
We didn't get any votes, so I vote cactus. What are you voting? Oh, let's see. I've had a little barrel cactus like that for 5 years at one point in my life, and I've never kept up an air plant for more than 6 months. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Cactus is the dominator because it's easier.
Okay,
Kick
all right.
the air plant's butt.
Air plant. You're in the
Okay, straight
losers
up.
bracket.
When I picked these two plants, I honestly was leaning more air plant until I started thinking about it. So now I changed my vote to cactus. So
Okay. So
okay,
now
you
what's
can pick two plants.
what's next? All right. So I'm gonna pick Jade in the cool, pretty planter there. How's this guy looking? We adopted this one. Okay, Jade.
Who's that?
It was here. We adopted it.
But you potted this.
Yeah, I don't know who painted this.
Kira.
In the blue and pink corner,
Mm.
Jade.
Okay, who's up next?
It's definitely got, I don't know, some spiders or something growing on it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, oh look,
That sounds like a negatory.
got a mealybug right there.
Negative.
No, but it because it has spiders, or maybe it's a positive because it's housing the spiders
Ew.
and these things, and it's not affected by it. So whatever it goes up against is it's gonna take them down.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Let me get another plant.
Okay, I'm eagerly waiting to see. I don't really have a judgment about this jade plant. So I guess it depends what you put next to it.
Okay, we'll do this one.
He's got one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any guesses on what this is?
It looks like it's from Canada, eh?
It is not from America,
I said Canada.
but it's not Canada. Is that because you think it's a maple tree?
It looks like a maple.
So it does have maple-like leaves,
It does look like a maple tree.
but maple. Look at the trunk. See them?
Yeah, sure.
Can you guys see?
I don't have my glasses on there.
Any guesses on what is in the green corner here? Green corner.
I have no idea. Where is it from? Brazil?
This is from Australia.
Oh, Australia.
You know about the things in Australia.
Yeah, they kill you.
Everything wants to kill you.
So this is going to kill you?
You should touch the leaves.
No.
I'm just kidding. It's not going to do anything.
What is wrong with you? I swear.
Before we go on, before I tell you what it is, any other guesses out there? What? This is a tree. I will give you that.
It's not a maple tree.
It is not a maple tree. Maple trees don't have little spiny bumps on them.
I don't know.
So it's got spiny bumps at the bottom of the tree, and maple-like lobed leaf. 1, 2, 3, 5 lobed leaf. They're alternating, so they come out at different spots on the stem. Any guesses? If not, I'll just tell you what it is.
Tell us what it is.
All right, so this is a bottle tree. This is an Australian bottle tree. What did somebody guess that?
No.
Oh, what'd they guess?
They didn't.
Okay.
They didn't guess.
No guesses. All right. So bottle tree. So this is a tree. It gets like 40 feet tall. Oh, wow. Okay.
Didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
So bottle tree, and it gets fat, and then it gets spines on the
Why is it still coming on?
spines at the base of the trunk coming up. They're like big. Remember those trees? They were in California.
Maybe.
You probably had some association that you at one time managed and had these. Whoa.
Maybe.
This one was given to me because somebody was trying to grow this inside. They brought it to me with one little leaf left.
Oh.
And they're like, we don't know what to do with this. Can you, we know you do. So can you just take it? So I did. And now it's.
They don't want it back?
Well, I don't know. I might give it back. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
They might want it back.
I mean,
Okay,
we don't necessarily sell a lot of trees.
This tree versus this jade.
Jade. So jade. Anybody have any jades? So like
your face is like totally.
I know that was the point.
Well, but you're talking, so they need to see your face.
Anybody have any jade? Had jade passed down to them? Hundreds of years old jade.
Is it an old lady plant?
Yeah. Hey, that's probably not very nice to say, but yes, it is.
Oh, well.
Definitely. Well, they use them for bonsai.
Old lady plant.
And they've been around for a very long time. So, okay, we got jade versus the bottle tree. Bottle tree, obviously inside your house, not a place without like grow lights to be trying to grow trees. So that's a downfall where the jade can grow in lower light conditions, but it can also grow outside. But this is a tree, so it gets big. It could be like bam, and then this big old spike comes out that when it gets bigger, and you like lose a limb and take out the whole jade plant. But then if you cut this right here, probably it could just grow back.
Keep growing.
Yeah,
it's pretty resilient.
So what are your guesses here? So we got tree. This still gets big. Like if you never touched it and you let it grow forever, maybe 5 feet tall.
Yeah, it gets huge.
Big old small tree.
I think a tree is gonna be stronger though.
I think so too.
Yeah, I vote tree.
While we have this up here,
I vote the maple tree.
I'm gonna spray this.
You're gonna spray it.
Yeah. Give it a little love. It's got like since it's nighttime and I can spray this. I leave this out in the sun. So any neem oil stuff you want to inside, you're fine, but if you're spraying outside with something strong and neem oil, you want to do it at night, early morning.
You're gonna spray neem oil in my face right now.
No, this is leaf and tonic. It's not. It's just got neem oil in it. But see right here, little white.
Yeah, you gotta treat it. Sorry, I'm trying to share.
I don't know if you guys can see. So anytime you're looking for bugs, they're generally going to be on the undersides and kind of like in the crevices, especially mealybugs, thrips, things like that. We don't really have thrips, and there's only like 1 or 2. I don't know if you guys can see it. Sorry, there's no way to kind of zoom in today. But the tree,
bring it forward.
You just kind of spray, let it run down. I'm gonna clean this up. And while I'm doing this, if there's any votes between the two, we got the jade versus the bottle tree.
Bottle tree.
Crystal saying bottle tree because it's a tree. I mean, I'm kind of saying
Popping bottles in the ice.
I'm saying that's probably a good way to determine, especially with this, because this this particular plant. All right, I'm gonna clean this up real quick.
Okay, I'm just posting that we're live.
We've been live. I'm not very good at that. One day, I don't know. So I actually, personally, well, I'm doing. This is. I don't know who made all this mess out here.
What? I do. It be you, Captain.
I have been on not 100% social media fast, but
pretty much. He's
pretty
missed
much.
all my funny jokes that I've been sending him.
I needed to take a break, and it's been really good. So I've been fasting, I guess, from social media personally.
It's good.
For almost a couple weeks now, and
all of us voted tree.
All of us voted tree.
Tree.
Sorry, Jade. Miss Jade, you lost. Okay, this. Just know there's stuff on it when you're ready.
What am I doing to it?
Well, that's a loser circle. It goes back where it came from. Bottle tree, I'm going to put over here. It's in the winners bracket. So far, we've got 3 winners. So we need at least a couple more, and then we'll keep going. Yeah, so the fast has been good to kind of take a break from all the craziness. Okay, we need.
Yes. What do we need?
Yeah, I guess. Well, before we do that, the biggest thing for me is trying to look through, or trying to just be real about social media, because everybody posts like all the good stuff. And sometimes things aren't going so good for you yourself, and you see all that, and it's sometimes hard to deal with. You're like, man, how can everybody else have it so good? But the reality is, we all have stuff that we're going through. We just don't probably don't post that to the world to see.
Most of us don't. Most of us just post the good stuff.
So I felt like the only way to kind of get through that was, all right, I gotta take a break.
Get off the socials.
And I've had a lot of time to come back here and make a bunch of messes.
That's very true.
Sometimes the scrolling can get to you.
That's true.
But watching valuable information like this and learning, it's important. So I have replaced a lot of that with like trying to learn.
Yeah.
So we try to be informative here and a little bit fun.
Well,
a lot fun.
It's hard to be a YouTuber, social media person, and not be on.
Because that's kind of what
things,
you're.
But I'm not gonna lie, I get burnt out. I usually go, I don't want to go live today. But you gotta be consistent too. So good thing that David is really good at being consistent and doesn't get too burnt out with doing these lives or doing even the after shows that we do.
Yeah, well, the lives are fun.
Yeah.
But you have to, we do it every week, right? So props to anybody that's been doing this for a long time, because
sometimes it's hard to think of what to talk about next.
Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing next?
I think that goes with
anything, we gotta go.
Though. Like when you've okay, so I've been teaching music to kids for a year, and I've gone through an arsenal of techniques. And it's not that I can't just repeat things I've done, but I guess naturally I want to do something new or make it a little different. So then you get a little bit burnt out and you're like, what do I do next? What do I do next? Same thing with making content. But
you just keep pushing forward.
That's
what you do.
Yeah. You just keep
going.
And
today we got plant wars.
Yeah.
All right. So
good thing David came up with that, because I was like, we're just gonna do chores.
I have a lot of chores. I actually did a bunch.
It's just fun to hang out and talk to everybody that comes on. So thank you for those of you that pop on and want to talk to us.
So we so far have in the winner circle, golden pothos,
barrel cactus.
Oh, golden barrel.
Yeah, golden is the theme.
And today. The not so golden bottle tree.
Bottle.
All right, so we got 3. All right, so let's get a couple more.
Somebody's listening to a good song.
That's
that
just
Mike,
the
is it
same
our
guy every
daughter?
week, every day.
Like, is it our daughter? Our daughter will come home with her music blasting at like level 30, maybe louder than that. I don't know. It's so loud. Yeah, lots of people like to cruise around and blast their music, which I'm not against. What are you doing? Hurry up. Pick a plant. Pick a plant. Okay, he's got some plants ready to go. All right. So you got another, wait. Is that a mandula?
No.
No. Is it a,
Oh,
what is that one?
this is an Enjoy.
An Enjoy. Okay.
But it is
They look similar though.
yeah, the Mandula has a thicker, it's a bigger leaf and more
Keeks just came on to say hi, I think.
I guess so.
She's roller skating.
Hi, Kira. I don't know how you're going to roller skate back here.
No.
It's like
it's a jungle.
Obstacle course of plants.
I told him yesterday it looks like somebody's becoming a hoarder with the amount of plants that he's accumulated lately.
Well, we pulled some out of that store, and so we're kind of going through
transition.
A little transition, so we had to pull them back. I am going and propagating the ones that we need. You know, we got a bunch of stuff online that we're selling, and I need to make sure that we have that stuff, and then the rest I'll liquidate at some point.
So Pothos Enjoy. My experience with the
Enjoy versus
a ZZ plant.
The ZZ plant.
So between the two, of my care experience, I feel like I'm going to lean towards the easier one. And that, to me, in this case, is the ZZ plant. The Enjoy is not as easy as a golden pothos.
And, well, why not?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's just a pain in the butt?
I just know that it was hard to keep alive at the store. I had a bunch of 4-inch Enjoys, and so that was the one plant that I was just looking sad all the time. So is this one of those?
Yeah, I brought it back.
But it was in a small pot, or this is a different one?
This is a different one, but it also got brought back. So our store, if there wasn't a lot of lighting in there.
Yeah.
So if it was pulled further in, and I didn't have grow lights or anything, the idea was to turn this stuff pretty quick. But if something's out in there a little too long, then it would get stretched out. And then so the reason that this was so hard is because it wasn't enough light.
Yeah.
And so it would
but I'm just strictly talking about finickiness, and then the ZZ is definitely less finicky.
Oh yeah, this is like the number one. If you don't have any plants, before you even get a pothos,
you can get a ZZ.
You get one of these guys.
So easy. Limited amounts of water needed. It's really hardy.
Well, you could overwater it, underwater it.
Downside, I would say pests, maybe. But, well, equally though.
Yeah, I think more so.
This one has more pests.
Well, because if you don't give it enough light, this particular one of pothos will get mealybugs really bad.
I'm gonna always.
Which is why I brought it over here, because I had to.
The lazy plant way, so it's going to be the easier plant, which for me is the ZZ.
Okay, I gotta split this in a
now.
Little bit.
Okay, the Enjoy is very pretty and cool looking. That's true.
So it's gonna get points for being pretty.
Sure.
Here, we'll shine it up.
Is pretty too, but not as pretty. But if we're talking about fighting, being pretty doesn't make you win. That's for sure.
I guess that's true.
It's very true.
Here, I needed to do this anyway. That's why I grabbed this.
At least that smells really good. That one smells minty.
Yeah, that's the woodsy.
Minty smell.
I think.
Smells really
good. This is the woodsy one.
If you've used neem oil products, they don't smell good.
Ours do.
That actually smells really good.
This one is woodsy, and it smells so it has cedar wood in it that's mixed with rosemary, and that's what makes that scent with the neem.
Okay.
Okay, so any votes online so far? ZZ plant over the Enjoy. I mean, I would say that probably too, but I mean, this one's pretty. Look at this.
Where did this wind come from?
Look at this.
A couple people just hopped on. If you're just tuning in, we're doing a plant war, basically voting 2 plants against each other, which one would be the winner in a fight. And we are strictly discussing the pros and cons of each plant and then kind of deciding which one's a better winner. So far, I've picked all the plants that I would consider easy to take care of as being the winners. But that might not always be the best criteria to go by.
Well, it can be whatever we make it. So, yeah, we got a little fight going on.
Renee picked ZZ. She also said that any plant that's prettier tend to be harder to care for. I agree.
There are some, and I didn't even think about bringing them out to this because they'll get beat up.
Loser.
They'll get beat up real quick.
Hey, what are you
and
doing?
Right now we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so far ZZ plant.
Yeah.
And then anybody else voting? This is Kira.
ZZ plant or
which one would win in a fight?
That one.
It's taller and bigger.
Taller and bigger.
I like that logic.
Okay, so I guess we're going with ZZ plant. And I'm gonna leave this here because I need to separate this guy.
All right. Oh, Arlene voted ZZ.
Okay.
ZZ's the winner.
ZZ's the winner. Yeah, this one's going. We gotta split this up for that order.
Okay.
Yeah. Boom.
Boom. Done.
The thing is, we had a whole bunch of these, and they sold, which is good. But I don't. I have to. Oh my goodness.
Yo.
Saved it.
Hey.
All right. So now we've got. So we want to do one more.
This guy is.
So we'll do one more.
So big.
Yeah, it's kind of stringy though.
No, actually, a lot of the stringy ones lose all the bottom leaves.
Okay.
And this guy's held on to his. I don't know if they can. They can't even see it.
I don't know. Oh my goodness. You know what's down there?
No. Oh, yes. David's beloved Venus flytrap.
I always forget they're down there, and I'm like watering regular water and
Yikes.
spraying all over it. I think everything's okay.
So this succulent
that one right there.
Right here, it's called a sedum.
Hey, what happened here?
Just don't touch the bunny. Normally when these grow like this, they get all these leaves fall off, and they probably still will. You can see that some of them are kind of curling in. They might fall off.
Sorry, we got some off-camera stuff that's got to stop. No.
Not until we're done. Sorry.
No, hold on. So we have a trampoline back here, and tell me if this is a good idea.
Get off of there.
The youngest one has her rollerblades on and thinks that she's gonna jump with the rollerblades on the trampoline.
This is the same child that lost her tooth on Christmas.
And yeah, we're not
Her
roller skating on the
adult front
trampoline.
tooth came out of her mouth.
In her
from the
sister's
trampoline.
forehead on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Let's get off the trampoline.
You guys don't even know. All right. So
This is real life right now.
If you're watching,
I'm glad that he's actually like embracing it, because usually he's a stress bucket, like all the stuff going on around us. And I was like, it's like me trying to hide, my tummy. It's there. Everybody knows it's there. Can't hide it.
Crystal.
I'm being real here. That's just real life. Aw. Renee says she loves you, Kira. I know. She says, I know. Everyone loves her.
Maybe not when you're trying to jump on the trampoline with rollerblades.
Yeah, because that could actually ruin your trampoline.
1, ruin the trampoline. 2, wheels while you're jumping. It's obvious that that's not a good idea. It's not a hard surface.
Yeah. Okay.
So
you're getting new plants. I was just showing how cool that how big that has grown.
yeah. So originally this was in a store. This arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why it didn't sell. Maybe it's because it was like mono. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make this one mono and just like make the colors kind of match.
I like it.
But it didn't. So then we brought it back,
It's pretty.
and I added some Echeveria though after the fact.
Just don't touch the bunny cactus.
Ready?
No, don't do that.
My hands are like, it doesn't hurt.
Suit yourself. Okay, get a new plant.
Okay, but anyways, that's why maybe it stretched out a little bit. But it's got the perfect light here. So this is outside covered patio, and it gets deep afternoon sun, like the whole from 2 o'clock on.
Yeah.
But definitely likes that.
And after today's live show, David and I will be filming our plant story segment. I think I talked about this story last week. We actually needed to film it today because we didn't film it last week. It'll be posted on Friday, but today's story is the question that is asked is, am I the a-hole for bringing my garden with me when I moved? And I picked this story because it's personal. Because we dealt with something like this when we first got married and had our first house that was a rental. So I'm really excited to dive into that one and to get David's opinion on the whole situation. I'm pretty sure I know where he's going to be leaning on this one. But yeah, be sure to tune into that video on Friday. It'll get posted Friday afternoon. And depending upon where you are, it might be Friday evening. But we try to post a plant story every Friday of some wild story that we heard on the internet. And then we weigh our opinions while we do plant chores. All right.
Yeah, we've had bleach.
Yep.
Somebody
the husband
bleaching.
was killing his wife's plants with bleach.
That's one it's out there. If you haven't watched it, that's pretty wild.
And then the latest one that we just put out.
He was allegedly doing it.
No, he was doing it.
Well, no, but if they haven't seen it yet, it's allegedly.
Okay, allegedly. And then the next story was, is this person the a-hole for screaming at and banning his niece or her niece and sister-in-law?
I haven't said his.
Hers. For destroying her plants. Which sounds like an obvious answer, but there's a lot of context to the story. So be sure to check that out. It is on our channel under Plant Stories. Okay, we've got new options here. We've got a whale's tail,
which needs to be potted up at this point. Check out what it's done here.
Isn't it looks like something's wrong with it?
Oh darn!
Oh, it just
hello, son.
Really sunny. It looks like it's weird.
Well, no, it's because of the way it grows underneath there.
I see.
So we're not looking at the bottom. We're only looking at the top.
Okay, well, we'll look at the bottom.
I need to upsize these into 3-gallon
whale's
containers.
Tail versus alocasia.
Yep.
But what kind of alocasia?
This is a
African.
Well, this is like a Regal Shield.
Oh, it's Regal Shield. Okay. It's really pretty. It's got really pretty.
Not. I just read the tag because it looks like it, but it's a Morocco.
Oh, okay. It's got really pretty underleaf. The underleaf is cool. I like alocasia a lot. So, as far as which one wins this fight, I mean,
which one wins the fight here?
This whale's tail is like a sword. It is sturdy, strong. Like I could probably pull on it and it's just gonna do nothing. I mean, I'm sure it could hurt it, but it is very sturdy. But does that mean it wins? I don't know. They're both not the easiest, I would think. Is that a what's it called?
Little baby.
Little baby.
So this one has a whole bunch of little babies.
So that one produces lots of babies.
Bunch of corms, and then
this one seems like it does not.
Not as quick. This is super slow growing.
Okay.
Super slow.
I don't know what makes it more of a competitor though.
Well, it's strong.
It's so strong.
But it's slow. Where this one has soft, but it can build an army.
I think I'm voting army.
But lots of pest problems.
Lots of bugs. That's true. This one's not so much.
Especially if we're fighting inside, like trouble. Anybody's got alocasias inside your house, you 100% know the pains. We have a couple places
What's
where
the
we have big ones. and-
difficulty care level for each of these?
oh, this is still like beginner.
This is a beginner.
It can be because
This
it's
is not a
tolerant. This is
beginner.
a Sansevieria, so it doesn't.
That's true. Sound severe is good. Air purifier.
Yeah,
All right, maybe I'm
but
leaning back to
but
the
it's super
whale.
slow. There's supposed to be a whole nother, right? It's there.
Yeah, it's supposed to have 2 fins, right?
There it is, right there. That's it. See it in there?
Oh yeah, it does have a little baby. I don't know if you can show that
Come
on
on.
camera.
Come out. So it's supposed to look like a well, but they
Like a
take
tail.
yeah, like a whale tail, but they take forever. Like I have a whole bunch we propagated, and I've got them growing, and they grew out the nice half of it, and then like the finishing punch is taking forever. But this one will build an army of babies.
I think I'm switching. I think I'm going for the whale tail. It is a
Okay.
Sansevieria, and it's good. It's a great air purifier for your room.
That's gonna do good in a fight. Be like, I purified the air.
Yeah. Yeah, cleared my lungs. Gives me strength and energy.
Maybe
Yeah.
it could take the breath away from this guy.
You know, it's like, I guess it's like David and Goliath, though.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I like the whale tail.
Okay, we'll go with whatever votes. Online votes. Watching
Anybody
now.
wants to vote, just tell us.
Whale's tail in the black corner.
Or the alocasia,
Alocasia
in
in-
the green corner. I'm voting whale's tail. I
Actually-
switched my vote.
This did pretty good.
They're both cool. Maybe there's a tie.
There can be no ties. This is a fight to death. So this isn't soccer. No soccer game. This is we gotta pick a winner. And then from here now we're going to
Just as long as it's not an annihilation like the Super Bowl was. Oops. Sorry, Chiefs fans. That was a rough game.
yeah, I got some work to do for next year.
Alocasia is my favorite after Pothos. They are really pretty. Okay, we got to vote for an alocasia.
Okay, 1 vote, Alocasia. 0 votes.
Well, I voted for the.
You're not online.
I voted for the whale.
1 to 1.
1 to 1.
We'll
Tied.
wait. We'll wait for 1 more vote,
Tie.
and then we're gonna go.
Yep. Then we're gonna sign out and do our plant stories.
No, we gotta get this down.
Oh, what?
Well, the winner of this is gonna face off, and we're
Bro,
gonna
you
get
better
the.
Oh, Arlene voted whale's tail. So, I win.
Sorry, whoever is voting for
Renee voted for
the pretty Alocasia,
I agree. If we're voting pretty, the alocasia wins.
but pretty doesn't win fights. Okay.
Okay, so now we're bracketing.
Yep.
Oh man, you better hurry up.
We got this, but now this is.
Okay, I already voted. Oh.
You haven't even seen who it's fighting.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
No, this one lost. Oh, it won.
No, that one won.
Okay, but that's not who it's fighting.
Who's it fighting?
I don't remember. Oh, right here.
Yeah, let's see. Oh. Tree versus ZZ plant.
Bottle tree. I don't know where to put this.
It doesn't matter. It's just gonna block our face. Block my face.
Okay. Bottle tree versus ZZ plant. So bottle tree, huge, big, can crush the ZZ plant, crowd it out, take everything from the
It
ground.
sounds like you picked the tree.
Well, I'm just saying that's what it would do.
I think he's being biased here. He's like swaying our votes.
I'm telling you what it could do.
And what about the ZZ? Nothing?
Well, I don't know what it would do to the tree.
Nothing.
Not much.
Clean its air.
Right? Well, the tree is going to be big, though, so it might actually clean more air. It just takes up more space.
Okay, the tree.
But if it was inside, the tree going to die.
The tree is the winner. Okay,
Tree's the winner.
tree is the winner.
ZZ plant, you had a good fight.
Good job, tree.
Okay.
Okay, we can't put that tree. Are we going to put the tree against something now?
Well, the tree's in the winner circle still.
I'm like, I think the tree's going to keep winning.
What do we got? These two? Is this next? Yeah.
Golden barrel cactus.
So it's the
and
golden
golden pothos.
versus the golden.
All right, we're getting down to the bracket of winners.
This is semifinal number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're trying to pick which one is going to win in a fight. So
Yeah.
We're battling golden pothos versus golden barrel cactus. These have very different qualities.
Let me give this a little bit of this.
Very different qualities here. Okay, pothos. We got to vote for the pothos. Yeah, I think the pothos wins. It just can. It's the one plant that you can keep alive for like 30 years, and you can cut it and share it with your family, and it can become this like heirloom plant. That's the only plant I've ever heard of doing that.
Well,
I'm sure cactuses can live for a while. But
I
I've never
mean, well, it's
heard
going to have
anybody-
little babies, and then it grows from seed. You could have a bunch of little seeds.
Sure, but nobody's talking about how grandma handed down their barrel cactus.
Yeah, but if we're talking fighting, we handed down fighters.
This stands the test of time. The pothos, for sure.
Okay,
Pothos.
is that what we're agreeing to out there in the online world?
Pothos,
Friends on
pothos.
the thing. No, you're cheering for it.
Yes, I think we rolled pothos.
Well, don't put that under there.
Yeah, don't put that there.
Because if I forget, then it's going to be under
He's
there.
gonna die. Then it really lost.
And I say that because I do that all the time. That's the
Okay, so
problem.
now we've got
Okay. Pothos versus
whale tail or tree.
Oh, we have the whale tail still?
This is kind of not fair, though. Yes, we have the whale tail still.
Oh yeah, okay.
You're like judging the whale tail.
Okay, let's do the tree first.
And the pothos?
Yep.
Hmm. This isn't cool. You can't bust out a tree against plant.
Why not?
Because it's just not gonna, it's not a fair fight.
Okay, you're
This is like Mike Tyson fighting Paul, whatever.
let me change.
Logan Paul,
change
Jake Paul, which Paul was it?
Okay, so we got big tree and we got pothos. Let's say you're visiting the island of Oahu and you're driving on the windward side, which is the rainy side, the jungle
pothos.
side.
Pothos.
What happens with the pothos that are growing amongst the trees?
They take it over. Pothos.
Hey, take it over. You're right. That's what I wanted to.
So in Hawaii,
I had this all set up the whole time.
he's a cheater. In Hawaii, pothos would outrun this tree.
So they technically are climbers.
Would this tree grow in the jungle here?
Well, no, actually, it would grow not necessarily in the jungly parts. It would be more like the intermediate, the riparian areas. It's like the more open areas, but it would have like it would grow there.
Okay.
But either way, okay.
But if we're
let's
talking
pretend.
like cold place, pothos is dead.
Well, this is probably dead too.
Oh, okay, never mind.
This is a
Pothos.
this doesn't do.
I
don't
vote
know,
pothos.
30, 20. It's not a cold weather tree. So I feel like the pothos could smother this.
Yep. Pothos wins. It's like the China of the WWF.
What? Is that you mean the female
Yeah,
wrestler?
China.
Oh, okay.
Nobody heard of China?
I remember her.
Or Triple X, right? Triple X? Triple H. Triple H.
What did he do?
That's the guy that I don't remember. I grew up with a lot of boys that loved wrestling, and they used to pretend to be all those characters. So
Okay, final round. Final round.
we got to do the whole celebrity death match.
In this corner, wearing the black trunks,
This is easy.
We
I
got-
actually think it's funny that this is how this ended.
we got the whale's tail, Sansevieria. In this corner, wearing the green trunks.
Everybody's just voting with me. It's fighting with me. It's fine.
You've
great.
got the golden pothos. Oh man.
So bugs, yes.
Yeah, bugs
Less
no.
bugs, no.
So
No
this
bugs.
is and the right off the bat initial throw, it's gonna throw just a whole mess of millibugs at it, and then this thing's gonna be like, oh, ugh. You're just gonna be pulling everything out of it. It's gonna be struggling,
struggle bus.
and it's gonna try to shake some off, but then they're just gonna fall down.
I still think pothos. Me too. Yeah, I'm still voting.
But
pothos.
then But then the Sansevieria comes with a swipe. Hi-ya! It's like
No,
super
this
sharp
is the
and just
Grandma
takes it
Great
out.
White. She forever is going to kill all the plants. Yeah.
Well, where this one goes this way and makes a whole bunch of babies.
This one makes heirlooms for families for years to come.
Is Grandma the one winning the fight?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know anything about Grandma Great White Sharks?
to be honest, no.
They're
I don't know
like
about-
the master predator because they know how to.
They've been around so long.
They've been around so long. They know how to like scan their prey. They know when to attack. They attack slow. I don't know. I watched too many Shark Week documentaries.
So they're attacking slow. So this
Yeah.
is the slow attacker.
Yeah, this
Could
is
it
the one
climb
that's
up and
like,
smother
it's like
this?
poison ivy choke you out.
I don't think it would actually choke this plant out though. Like this would just live underneath it. It would just become one.
Sure.
They would. It might be a tie.
No.
It's close to a tie.
No.
How many votes do we have online?
We both those. It's winning.
Okay.
So I think at the end of the day, if you just want a chill plant that's gonna kick everyone's butt, that's your baby. That's it.
This would be the one for the plant wars.
Like it doesn't matter who you are, how good you are with plants, this is the one. Like if I'm gonna go get my friend a plant, it ain't gonna be that whale tail. They're gonna look at me and go, "What is this?"
This is for people that already have the
Yeah,
other
that's the
stuff.
bougie people plant.
I don't know about bougie.
Yeah, it's different.
It is super cool. It'd be better if it had this extra tail. One of these days. One of these days I'm gonna check back and be like, hey, look.
Here's the second tail.
And then we can finally like put them out there.
The update to the update.
Yeah.
All right, I'm vote Pothos.
Okay. While we're here, I gotta clean this up. 'Cause it's kind of bothering me.
All right.
Now it's full of. This one's. Oh, sorry.
Really?
Good thing this is non-toxic.
Smells good.
Okay, so the winner of today's
Plant fight.
plant fight is the golden pothos. So hopefully that was as enjoyable for everybody else as it was for us.
Yeah,
It's fun.
that was fun.
I'm gonna put him right here. I guess we're out of time, huh?
Mhm. We're out of time.
Dang. Okay.
It is time for bed.
Well, thank you.
Actually, it's time for dinner.
Yeah, we got to eat, and then we got a couple more.
We gotta tell our story.
So feel free to check back in if you haven't watched some of our other videos. Have a look. We got lots of tutorials, and we got those other like fun videos, and we're going to keep putting out videos because it's fun.
Consistency is key.
Yeah, well, we're having fun doing it. So
Yeah.
we appreciate you guys joining us, all your comments and likes and follows and the votes. That makes it a lot more fun when we have people interacting. If you're watching this back, feel free to put,
Your vote.
if you think we were wrong, put your votes in there, make your voice be heard, and maybe we'll do this again, and we'll do a different mix of plants with maybe some of the regulars and see if we get different results, since there's like a million different plants that we could do. All right, well,
And-
we're finished up. Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, don't forget Valentine's Day is Friday.
Yep.
David, don't forget Valentine's Day is Friday.
You're so funny.
I actually did okay. I think I have,
He has a plan.
well, sure.
It sounded like he has a plan. I mean,
I already made the appointment.
I have a plan. I'm just gonna eat.
I already made an appointment.
Yeah, but we have to eat.
We're
food.
celebrating on the 13th,
Yeah, we're celebrating on
Thursday, and then we'll
Thursday.
probably do something
Eat dinner.
on Friday.
Oh, with the kids. Maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking we'll do something with the kids. I think Misha might have something.
Love is Blind comes out on Friday.
Love is, what is that? Is that this TV show?
It's a drama show.
Oh gosh.
We got my friends all talking about it today. I was like, we're
Okay.
gonna watch it.
Love is Oh, that's the one where
The new season where they date each other and they don't see each other and then they propose.
and they try to
and
make
then-
them marry each other.
Yeah, and then they get engaged and they never see each other and then they see each other and they're like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
That
I don't
would
know
be-
if David would have picked me if that was the setup. You
What do
would
you
have
mean?
you would found out too much information and been like, I don't know.
That's not true.
Love is not blind, it's blinding. Okay, we got to sign out. But love you guys. Have a happy Valentine's Day, and we will catch you next Tuesday.
Yes, thank you for watching. I'm David.
Good night. Now you're gonna go turn it off.
Yep. This is the cool part. Crystal will entertain you. Ah!
But if you watch Love is Blind, season 8, Friday, and I'll talk about it because it's a great show. It's a really good show. I heard season 4 is the best. Okay, now we're signing out. Bye.